This episode presents a wealth of topics for discussion and action. The market price remains unchanged. This is a positive development, as Bitcoin has not yet reached its next level. We'll talk about that in a moment. He'll remind you that XRP was the second most popular cryptocurrency in the world before the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. Folks, I believe he's giving us a little preview of what's coming. XRP, $113 at the top. Is that our current reality? I have you all. I understand everything. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Take a seat back, unwind, and let's dive into Bitcoin. Right now, 935 is unavailable. 0.57% above the previous day's Ethereum as of right currently, it is trading at 3.60. It is currently trading at 1.69%, but it hasn't reached that level yet. As XRP, Peg USDC is entering at 99. We are situated in a relatively inaccessible area. We observed a rise to approximately 125, followed by a subsequent drop to $3. Last night, we had a small pump up 7%, and we are currently at 812. Simply put, I want to see XRP hold $1. If we can achieve this, it would be truly wonderful. By the end of the year, we might see a decline back down to 93 cents. The ultimate dream scenario is for XRP to surpass 75 cents by the end of the year, but as I have made clear, if these goals exceed what I am offering, XRP may reach a higher price. That would be our target price. Now let's examine the pricing of XRP. Keep in mind that the overall market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is still hovering around $3 trillion. If we close the annual, in that do 30 to do 7 zone, the targets on XRP get boosted, and we might even poke our heads out and visit that double-digit territory. I have to admit that Jack the Ripe 78 XRP's price has been impacted by the SEC, according to a very important special message that Brad Garlinghouse wants everyone to read. To be honest, before the SEC entered the cryptocurrency market, XRP was the second most valued digital asset, behind ETH. When the SEC entered the market, they said, "Hey, we think that is probably okay," which led to an increase in value. They then filed a lawsuit against Ripple, leading to a decline in XRP. We understand that our government should not operate in this manner. Instead, we should ensure equal opportunities and a level playing field. Our government should not select winners and losers in this way. Despite the current frustration, we have faith that in the long run, the situation will resolve itself. We are committed to the community, and I concur with your description of the XRP family. We are not an army of XRP. We are now part of the XRP family, so get ready. Contrary to popular belief, the bull run is not over, and none of these alts are nearing completion. This year, Bitcoin has already experienced a parabolic blow-off top, an entirely false claim. As you are aware, I am a quant buyer. This is only phase 1, the first push-up for these cryptocurrencies. You witnessed a surge in Bitcoin's value, followed by a brief pause, and it is currently trading above 88,000, precisely as we anticipated. As you may already be aware, the altcoins are starting to rise in value. Every Monday, I purchase $800 worth of quant. I think I only updated my spreadsheet yesterday, although I've been telling others about my method for approximately 7 months. As a result, it is now officially above my dollar cost average. When I made my calculations, the average cost was about $73, but it had recently exploded up to more than 10% in the previous day and 30% in the previous 7 days. That's it, it's not finished. Look, quant will undoubtedly hit its highest point ever. I predict it will approach $1,000. What should I do now that I've exceeded my DCA? I plan to rotate my money. Since it's a new day, it's time to purchase another cryptocurrency, and I want to stack up on it. We're still focusing on the classic VO. This one is out of my price range, but it's still impressive. It's not very expensive, but it has the potential to give us a 20-30-40, possibly even 50x, boost in performance. Another one I'm considering buying is Ando, It's slightly more expensive than I had anticipated, but that's a good thing. The third and last one I'll be looking at is right here. The link in the chain is only a little above my normal dollar cost. Chain link hasn't really changed, but I expect it will easily reach the $200 barrier, making it one of the largest gainers this cycle. As of right now, it's up 26%, just like many of the other adults I know. I understand despite the current volatility, I am confident that chain link will dominate those $200-300 territories. As a bonus, I plan to explore S-Network, which is currently trading in the 50s range. S-Network hasn't experienced a significant breakout in the past 30 days, and it's currently trading in the 90s. We have identified Brian Brooks, the former CEO of Binance US, as a potential SEC chairman candidate. As you can see, we don't want to oust him. No, she did us no good, will we? I'm not familiar with Mark Galler or Daniel Galler, but if I had to make a guess, these are the two most reliable candidates. Brian Brooks and Christopher Giancarlo are going to be extremely knowledgeable about cryptocurrency, and they would immediately dispel all of this bullshit if they were elected SEC chairman. Their first course of action will be the ongoing cryptocurrency cases. They will promptly intervene and closely monitor the ripple effect, I assure you. Unlike an SEC case, they will dismiss this issue and focus on other matters. They will dismiss the issue in the context of the Crypto.com lawsuit, as it will provide the regulatory clarity necessary for institutional money to invest in these markets. Crypto doctors, you may have noticed that Vo's watch list recently reached 55,000 people, and the V community is expanding. The volume is up, but you aren't aware of it yet. When this one rips, we'll return to that 2 to 2.5 range and maybe even go back to the 3-cent area, which would be 100x or double your money if you bought into V. Despite not talking about financial advice, I think we'll get it. If you're not a member of Uphold, check it out. Use the affiliate link I've included below to sign up for Uphold and make a purchase. The big boys are subtly embracing blockchain. However, they are doing so in significant ways, leading to the rise of internet search engines. When we talk about banks, the public remains unaware of the hidden accomplishments that financial institutions have made with blockchain technology. We discuss Ripple. We discuss XRP and, specifically, a new financial system in that area throughout the upcoming year. You also brought up its dividend. Holding a coin that is stable. Stablecoins have a somewhat broader definition, which is problematic because we need to expand it for people to establish standards and develop them truly, but money market funds are tokens. We've already seen the implementation of this concept in two distinct settings. First, Franklin Templeton created the Benji app, which tokenizes a money market fund. Interestingly, the money market fund doubled its assets in the first month due to its intuitive tokenization, which attracted widespread use and interest in simultaneously obtaining a higher yield. Not only did they collaborate with BlackRock, but they also tokenized a money market fund, exemplifying the perfect blend of product market fit and adoption. Regretfully, since everyone's attention is primarily on serious crypto-related topics, these topics tend to be overlooked in search engine headlines. As we now know, Ripple is venturing into the tokenization space, and with the widespread adoption of blockchain technology, tokenization is poised to become a significant trend in the future. I expect the correction to last a few days, not weeks or months, he says. The correction will be extremely brief, and XRP will continue to gain momentum, a trend we are currently observing. Over the weekend, there was a slight decline from $125 to $3, but we managed to maintain that price range. Despite its artificiality, I agree that melting will continue. He believes that a golden target, hovering around $3, became distinctly visible yesterday. The momentum of XRP is poised to continue. Down, this is just the beginning. This is merely a stepping stone. After 7 years of resistance, many of the important numbers in the cent region were removed, and we are now holding a dollar at a psychological level. This is a lovely move, and the altcoin bull cycle is still ongoing. Run hasn't even begun yet. We need to be mindful of Bitcoin's hegemony. Bitcoin remains the market leader, and I anticipate that it will surpass the Kingdom market. I anticipate that many of these will also have majors by 2025. Let's move forward to the Q1 period. I anticipate a downturn during tax season, which will be followed by a parabolic blow-off peak in several alternative assets, currently valued at $3 trillion. I do anticipate that the markets will likely see another $1 trillion. Before the year ends, which is in 6 weeks, the markets could potentially witness an increase of $1.5 trillion. Institutions have begun to enter the markets quietly, but by the time they make their presence known, it will be too late. I predict another massive buying frenzy, which started with the election of a new PS president who is pro-crypto and intends to prioritize the U.S. market. Keep in mind that we want to buy before essential institutions. It's never too late, people. You can do everything you can to succeed. Monitor the markets and make any purchases now, as they are likely to rise. Let's hold these targets, get Bitcoin up to 96 or 98,000, and enjoy the positive times.